Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I am filming my makeup collection today. This video is going to be face products such as primers, concealers, foundation, face palettes, and setting sprays. I also wanted to come on here real quick and just do a disclaimer. I'm not trying to show off, I just wanted to share my collection with you guys because I did get a few requests to continue my collection videos with the rest of my products. So yeah, this is for you guys. This is not me trying to show off or, anything like that. It's a purely just giving you permission to snoop at my collection because I like to do the same thing with others. So yeah, there you go. I wanted to film this because I did have a couple of requests to film the rest of my makeup collection. I did already do my eyeshadow palettes, which I will go ahead and link down below. So this is the next part of that. So first I have 3 primers, and these 2 are deluxe size samples, and this is a full one and it's massive. There's, let's see, 4 ounces in here, which is just ginormous. And this is the Spackle Under Makeup Primer by Laura Geller. It is really, really nice. It's definitely like a silicone primer, just like the Smashbox Photo Finish. But this, I feel like, has a little bit more hydration to it, which I was not expecting. It's really nice. And then the Photo Finish, I've used this a million times. This is probably my 3rd type bottle of it. And then this is the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. And I haven't used this one yet, but I'm planning to use it very soon. Alright you guys, so these are my foundations that I'm currently working on. I'm currently working on these 2. This is my CC Cream of the IT Cosmetics, and I'm the shade Fair. And then this is my Cover FX Cover Custom Drops. I have N10. I use these in conjunction with each other. It does allow me to have a little bit of a fuller coverage. I mean, this is pretty full coverage anyways, but it allows to have a little bit more full coverage because you can't really build this up, otherwise it kind of breaks down. And yeah, I like them both together. I don't know if I'll repurchase these whenever I'm done, which obviously I'm almost done, and like I'm down to here on the Cover FX because essentially I have to purchase both of them to use them. And yeah, that's a lot. And then I have my Hourglass. I am in the shade Alabaster. And this is really, really nice. It's so pretty. The only bummer about this is it doesn't have SPF. I'm planning on taking this with me for my trips, which I have coming up during the holidays. So this will be my traveling one, and it's really nice. It is really expensive, but it's so pretty. It's such a pretty finish. Alright, and these are my 2 concealers. This is Lancome Waterproof, and I don't see my shade on here, which is awesome. It's rubbed off, but I really like this for covering up imperfections. This one's my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. Again, I've used this quite a lot as well, and my shade is rubbed off on that one too. Awesome. So sorry about the lack of information, but this one I use for under eye brightening, and this one I use for covering up imperfections. So I use both of them together, and they're both like pretty far gone. This, you can see like, you can see windows in there, and then this is so thin. So yeah, these will be done soon. These are my 2 powders that I currently have. I just have the Laura Mercier loose setting powder, but I finished that. So these are the other 2 that I have. This is the Cover FX, let's see, Cover FX Pressed Mineral Foundation. So this is actually a foundation, but I use it as like a powder to set. It's really nice. It does come with a little spongy thing here at the bottom. I've used it like once and I don't love it. It's nice. It's not the best at setting. I think it would be better like if I used it for what it was supposed to be used for, but I don't. So yeah. And then this is the Clinique, let's see, Clinique Stay Matte Universal Blotting Powder. This is really nice, like to mattify. And this was given as like a sample in, I think, like the Ulta, Ulta does those sample bags where they give you like a bunch of samples. They'll do like little promotional things, and I think this was in one of them. I really, really like this. It does a really good job. I do think it has like a little bit of a white cast, but because I'm so fair, that's not necessarily a problem for me. But if you have a deeper skin tone, that might be an issue for you. But I do love both of these. Okay, so this is my face palette collection. I consider my face palette collection to be any palette that has multiple products in it, meaning like bronzer and blush, or blush and highlight. For this, I got an BoxyCharm, and this is the Bare Minerals. They're like a duo. One is more matte and one's glowing. They're setting powders. However, I don't think I will be using this as a setting powder, the glow side. That's why I consider it a face palette. The matte I would do a setting powder, but this I think I would do a highlight, because personally I like my face to be more matte, but this I think will work as a really nice subtle highlight. I also have this, I got in a BoxyCharm, and this is the concealer collection, and it just has like a bunch of concealers in it that are great for a bunch of different skin tones. I was debating giving this to a friend that has a darker skin tone than me. However, I looked at it and I realized that I can use this, even the darker colors, I can just use them as like contour shades, cream contours, cream bronzers. You know, I can use these two as like actual concealers. The rest, like maybe the lighter ones might be a little bit harder, but I can always mix it with like this dark espresso, or like this super orange. I can mix it with that to make it more of like a blush type thing. Same with this one. So I was debating giving it away, but I don't have any friends that are makeup artists. So even if I gave it away to someone who had a different skin tone than I did, they still wouldn't be able to use the palette like for what it's supposed to be used for, which is concealer, or a majority of the palette for concealer. So I figured I can make it work and I can use it and not have it go to waste. And I think it'll actually be like a really fun kind of challenge. So that's that. Okay, this one you've seen in my project pan many a time. This is the Model Co highlighting trio, and it has the colors Champagne, Peach, Bellini, and Bronze. Bronze is already gone, and it was gone before I even started filming the project. The Peach Bellini is the one that I'm working on currently, and then the highlighting shade I'll be using up as well. Hopefully this is gone by the end of next year. Okay, the next one I have my Smashbox contour palette. Doesn't look like there's a shade name on here, but I'm pretty sure it's the light one if they have different ones. I use this all the time. I use this every single day. This I used to set for under my eyes, but honestly, at least for me, it wasn't working that well because it was just like making it look so dry and gross. So I just use it as like a matte highlight, like how it says to do. And then my contour shade I use every day, but I use very sparingly, so I don't need it that much. And then right now I'm trying to pan my Hoola bronzer, so this bronzer is not being used as often, but it will be soon. Hopefully this will be out of here soon. I think that this is the one palette that has the most progress on it, aside from the Model Co, but I mean, that's such a small palette that, you know. Okay, next is this other Smashbox, and this has a bronzer, a matte blush, and then a shimmery blush. Really pretty. I haven't used it that much, but I do like it. It's really pretty. Let's see. This is, again, I'm not saying shade names, like a full palette shade name, but it's Rich Bronze, True Berry, and Highlight Berry. I don't know if they sell it singles or what. And then I have the Tarte Color Wheel Amazonian Clay. This is from last year, I believe. And it is just so pretty. And they have, you know, this is going to be a highlight shade. This, I believe, can also be a highlight shade. And then this is technically a blush, but I think I can use that as a bronzer. It's just so pretty. I would love to pan that one day, but I don't know if that's even possible. Okay, my other highlight and contour palette, I haven't touched this since, or I got this in a BoxyCharm. I haven't touched it since I'm working on my Smashbox one. But yeah, very nice. I think I can definitely utilize all the shades in here some way or another. Oh, it's by IBY Beauty. Okay, and this again, last year I think I got it, and it was the ambient lighting palette. This was the Hourglass like holiday palette, I believe, last year, and it is just so pretty. Let's see, there we go. This is supposed to be a setting powder, but I think I would use it as a subtle highlight. This is a bronze, these two are blush shades, and then this is supposed to be like an intense highlight. Yeah, I can't wait to use this like more. I really want to, you know, this is another one I would love to pan. Okay, and I have 3 setting sprays. I had 2, or I think I had, maybe I had 1, I don't know. But my goal is to have 2 in my collection However, I had my MAC Fix Plus and I finished that up, and then all I had was this from my BoxyCharm, so I went ahead and ordered my all-nighter, and then I got this in my next BoxyCharm, which is fine. I mean, this is almost done. Like, that's got, you know, maybe the rest of the month, and then you can work on my all-nighter. And then this Cover Effects, this is an illuminating setting spray. I haven't used this one before. This is really nice, perfect for traveling. Oh, it's the Project Beauty. I need to get better at saying these names. This is the Project Beauty Spray Set and Go Makeup Setting Spray. Urban Decay All-Nighter. It does help with the longevity of your makeup, which is, this is like my second repurchase of this. And I kind of go, personally, for me, I go back and forth between the Urban Decay All-Nighter and then the MAC Fix Plus setting spray. And we will see how this is. Like I said, I usually like my face to be matte. This is an illuminating setting spray, so we'll see if I like it. I'll definitely use it up no matter what, honestly, but yeah. Alright, you guys, that is it for this video. I'm going to film my bronzer, blush, and highlight collection next. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That should be coming up soon. And let me know if you guys want me to continue and show you my single eyeshadows and pigments and my liners and my lipsticks and all that. So if you guys want more, I'll definitely film them. If not, then I won't film them. But just let me know if you guys want more. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys for your time. Let me know, just let me know what you guys want to see, and hopefully I can get to it in a reasonable amount of time. Thank you guys. Bye.